Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sulistiyadi. So in today's meeting, I'm going to do a presentation from Meeting 10. So the material from Meeting 10 is about challenging the literal. So semiotic represents a challenge to the literal because it rejects the possibility that we can literally represent the way things are. So basically, uh, we are going to learn about how to say something in a different way. That's what I got. So before I jump to the material, I'm going to explain you first about the rhetorical tropes. In meeting 10 we learn about rhetorical tropes. So basically, rhetorical tropes is in rhetoric, the master tropes are the four tropes or figures of speech that are regarded by some theorists as the basic rhetorical structures by which we make sense of experience. And those four that are included in rhetorical tropes are metaphor, metonymy, synecdoche, and irony. So in the next slide, I have already made a mind mapping about rhetorical tropes. So let's check the next slide. Alright, in here I have already made the mind mapping. As we can see, this is rhetorical tropes, and these four part of rhetorical tropes. So let's learn about metaphor. So what is metaphor? Metaphor involves one signified acting as a signifier referring to a different signified. Like for example, I work at the coal cave. In here, when a person saying this sentences, like I work at the coal cave. This is the linguistic example. But what a person means by saying this word is actually I do the hard work here. It's the intended meaning from these sentences. And then the next is metonymy. What is metonymy? Well, metonymy itself is a literary device where something is referred to by the name of things or a concept related to it. Okay, and here I give two examples. So it is wheels and hands. Word wheels usually uh, being used when someone wants to say, like, it's another way to say a word car. Like for example, I have new wheels. So when this person saying this, I have new wheels, it doesn't mean like he has a real wheel, but it means he has new car. And then in here I also put word hands. Well, word hands itself also being used when someone want to say worker. So when someone's like the boss needs more hands, it means like the boss needs more workers. So the hands here, it's not literally the meaning of uh, hands, but it means for worker. All right, so the next is irony. Irony can be defined as when the actual meaning is the complete opposite from the literal meaning. Like for example, I love this place. When I said I love this place, I actually intended to say that I hate this place. Another example is like I love working here. When I say I love working here, it is the linguistic example, but the intended meaning is I hate working here. So it's like, irony, whenever you heard about irony, it means the opposite. Right? For the next is synecdoche. Alright, so synecdoche is the word. The word is a part or a whole that is being referenced. Like for example, I put here a word crown. So word crown itself, basically it means like a power. It means like, yeah, a big power. Like for example, the biggest rule has already made by the crown. So or the crown just announced uh, important decisions in the kingdom. So it means like the crown itself is not, it's not actually the crown as we can see, but the crown itself means for something like it has a big power, like a big power in the kingdom. Right. So this all I can explain to you. Hopefully uh, by watching my presentations, we can learn more about the rhetorical tropes. So if still there's a lot of missing words, maybe there's a lot of some mistakes, I really apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.